All right, so we're here today with Brian Beckstead from Altra, and we are going to talk about a trail line here.
We as you can see, we got a robust trail line here.
And we got Taylor, our lead trail reviewer, so he'll be chiming in with all his thoughts and questions about it. So yeah, let's get started.
Let's do it. Okay, we're gonna start right here. Superior 5, it is a carryover. Okay, so there's no updates here, but we do have some awesome new colors that are out, and then this shoe's gonna carry over for all of 2022. Of course, 21 millimeter stack height, and it does have a removable stone guard. So you can take that stone guard in or out if you want it. This is our lightest, fastest, lowest cushion trail shoe we've got. And then the classic, right? The Lone Peak. You just can't go wrong with the Lone Peak. So the Lone Peak 6 launches in January of 2022. And not a lot of changes, right? Not a lot of updates there. So we're just gonna kind of move past that, because if you like the Lone Peak, you'll continue liking the Lone Peak. I can assure you of that. One thing to note, a lot of people don't know, is we now offer the Lone Peak in wide.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you want even more space, we also do have the Lone Peak in wide.
Now, do you offer any of the other models in wide?
We offer the Tauren, and for road, and the Lone Peak for trail, and those are our top 2 selling shoes.
Nice.
So,
all right,
and the Lone Peak is really the original Ultra shoe that everybody loves.
Yeah, I mean, we launched it 10 years ago. We have an awesome video if you want to watch it about how the Lone Peak is very personal to me. It's literally made for my foot. I love the Lone Peak. I still run in it, and it's an awesome shoe. It's a classic. People know it and they love it.
Yeah, for sure.
But we have something fun.
Yeah.
New, very new.
All right.
Very
Let's
new.
get into it.
So the Lone Peak is technical, right? Performance, nubby lugs. You've got the full length sandwich stone guard. But what we're seeing is a lot of new trail runners, they don't live in high mountain rocky areas. So what we're seeing is we see more people leaving their front door and going out on gravel roads and dirt roads, and that's not a super technical. So we have a new shoe. It's called the Outroad. Okay. So the Outroad is basically, it's essentially a road shoe with traction. So it's really think of it as a gravel bike. So if I'm gonna go out my front door, I'm gonna run a mile to the trail, right? Yeah. I'm gonna go on a dirt road for 3 miles. I might hit a little single track to connect over, and then I'm gonna run back to my house. Okay. It does it all well. And so the Outroad really doorstep to trail.
Is it based off of a road model as well?
It is. It's based off of the Rivera.
Okay, gotcha.
So it is on our slimmer fit. Okay, so it's gonna be our snuggest trail shoe here in terms of volume and fit. And again, it's just really, really versatile it's got that Ego midsole. It's got a little bit more traction, a little bit more secure fit. Love the colors here. Yeah. And just a super cool shoe.
Yeah, that looks really awesome.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so this comes out in June.
Okay, and what's the price point on that?
This is $130. $135.
So that's also an approachable...
It's a very approachable price point.
Runners.
It works really, really well.
Cool.
So,
and how is the upper different from the Rivera?
It's just a little bit more, not quite as breathable, but again, you're going to keep that dust and rocks and debris. So it's a little tighter knit, like a trail shoe, but it doesn't have like that stone protector on your toe cap like a traditional trail shoe, but it does have a mesh of a trail shoe, and again, a little bit more of that traction, which is really a lot of surface area, which makes it great for road.
Yeah, and do you know offhand like weight for that?
This shoe's going to be just over 10 ounces.
Okay, so
it's a very doable weight. It's nothing super light, but it's nothing super heavy. Right. It's a really runnable shoe. It runs really smooth and really nice.
That's awesome. All right, let's keep going.
Okay, so the shoe I'm wearing right now is the new Timp 4. So this is a huge overhaul here. Really, the Timp, especially with the Outroad coming out, the Timp, we wanted to take it more trail, more gnarly. So you're looking at a much more abrasion-resistant upper. You're looking at mesh panels here that overlay it with drain holes in the forefoot.
Oh, wow.
This was helped develop with our athlete Jeff Browning. You got downhill lugs and uphill lugs. Still that 29 millimeters of stack height, but this shoe has just gotten burlier. It's gonna be more durable. We think the fit is really, really dialed in here, and really excited about the update to the Timp.
Nice, and you still have the gator attachments here.
Still got the gator attachments. We do have a nice little fun pull tab as well for easy on and off.
I can confirm it's a fun pull tab. I tested that.
It actually works. It works. So very practical. But really love this shoe. It's been. I think it's a huge update. So if you like the Timp, again, a very approachable price point. It is $140, but with all the tech features you can want, and it is awesome.
That's pretty exciting stuff.
And there was a little bit of a difference in the fit with the upper for the Timp 2 and the Timp 3. Which one does this
is
one
definitely
follow?
more on that Timp 3. Okay. So not nearly as snug as that Timp 2 was. In fact, I think this fits even better than the Timp 3. I think we really dialed in the fit and the durability, and it's just a great shoe.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
So our shoe that just completely exploded this last year was
Yeah.
the Olympus 4.
So why do you think they completely exploded?
I think the shoe was incredibly runnable
Yeah.
for that much cushion. I think we really nailed the fit, the cushioning, and a little bit more of a rocker toe, and it just was soft, stable, durable, and just ran incredibly nimble and light at the same time. So I think we just won on every level with that Olympus 4.
Was there some crossover with like the explosion in outdoor activities with COVID and like hiking and
I
everything
think
else?
so.
You that helped
I think
off?
that's really the whole trail
Yeah.
line. That's why you're seeing a big
Sure.
expansion here. But
Sure.
just in specifically the Olympus 4 outgrew.
Cool.
It was our fastest growing SKU
That's
last
crazy.
year in terms of percentages, and we just loved seeing people
Awesome.
get hooked on it. And so the Olympus 5, luckily, you're not going to see a lot of changes here, right? The outsole is the same, okay? The Vibram Mega Grip outsole. You still have that 33 millimeters of stack height, and again, your foot kind of sits down in it, right? So it's
Right.
very stable with those double-sided guardrails. So no changes there, or neither within the fit.
Cool.
But what we have updated is the upper, okay? So we put a little bit more protection up around the toe to make it a little bit more durable there. But we've also added some TPU overlays on both sides, so you're gonna get a little bit more stability and durability there.
Okay.
But also just a really nice premium liner, that slip-in pull tab fit and feel, great look and design. We feel that this shoe is more durable, better looking, and just incredibly well running.
It's a good looking shoe.
It's a
Not gonna
great
lie.
looking shoe,
Yeah.
but again, that fit and performance is the same.
So what is this? What's this right here?
That is a reflective, and so a
Okay.
little reflective hit. One of the fun things is that we actually have the coordinates of Mount Olympus
Olympus.
right there
Nice.
on it. So just some really fun call outs to an already great shoe.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah.
We have a Mount
And
Olympus.
just to reiterate, this is one of the few max cushion shoes that runs a lot like less cushion shoe.
Right. And everybody puts it on, they go, wow, this is actually really nimble and this is fun, right? It doesn't have that clunky feel. It's just a really wonderful, smooth ride.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
And the not so smooth ride
Yeah.
version of it, which we are very excited to announce,
I mean, this thing looks
is
sick. I love it.
Olympus 5 GORETEX boots. So we are doing a GORETEX low cut as well, so we do have that available. So the Olympus is getting a family, right? So we got the mesh, we've got the GORETEX low, and then we're showcasing here the Olympus 5 GORETEX mid. So what we've done is we have put a pretty stiff heel counter in here, and again, a really plush, supportive upper. It is GORETEX line, so again, premium, waterproof,
Yeah.
and the shoe is just built for rugged durability, and we're really excited about it. The midsole foam is going to be a little bit firmer, okay? So it's going to be a little bit more durable,
Right.
not quite as soft and flexible, but again, you're going to get more mileage and durability on it. And love the design here, super functional in terms of really solidifying in that fit and sliding in and out. Just really, really stoked for this shoe.
Yeah, that's exciting. I mean, I gotta say, that's like really good looking shoe.
It's awesome, huh? Yep. So
Like-
we're really excited about this.
Very cool. And what's the when's this come out and price point for
So
this?
this is $190. Both of the Olympus family comes out in July.
Okay, awesome.
So
Exciting.
yeah.
All right.
And then we, last but not least,
I got it. Drum roll.
part of our Project 275, we are super stoked to announce the Mont Blanc. Of course, what is it made for? UTMB, right? This is
Exactly.
made for 100 miles around nasty terrain as fast as you can possibly go. So what you're looking at here is a really lightweight upper, okay? Very breathable, very lightweight, not gonna be quite as protective, but at the same time, it's made for speed. Okay, you've got a Vibram Mega Grip outsole, but you only have lugs where you need them, and so you really are able to maximize the downhill traction, the uphill traction. Again, it is light base Mega Grip, so this is that premium, lightweight, grippy outsole with 32 millimeters of stack height in terms of cushioning. So 31 millimeters, excuse me, 31 millimeters, not quite, right between the Timp and the Olympus in term of stack height, and it's almost the same weight as the Superior.
Oh, wow.
So you're looking at an incredibly lightweight package that is surprisingly, much like the Olympus, surprisingly stable, surprisingly nimble, incredibly light, and we have been testing this with many of our elite athletes like Jeff Browning, Amanda Basham, Ryan Montgomery. Our athletes have been testing this, and we are super stoked to get this. This comes out in March of 2022, so it's
Okay.
coming out here in a few months, and we're really excited about the Mont Blanc.
Yeah, that's man. You kind of have this like ripstop monomesh,
Yep.
like see-through over here.
Yep.
A little more, you know, not so see-through here, but very breathable, light. Got a gusseted tongue kind of going down the whole way.
Yep.
Nice.
And this is really something that the trail line has been, I wouldn't say lacking for a while, but there hasn't been a race-specific shoe yet.
I mean, our shoes perform amazing, but at the same time,
Right.
there hasn't been something with that tuned race fit and feel, and that's really what we did here.
Cool. All right, now, last but not least,
I know the last shoe we get to show
also
here.
a Mont Blanc shoe. This is wild. All right, let's talk about this.
Yes, okay, so we already talked about the outsole and the midsole. Obviously, it's the exact same here, but we've partnered with BOA with their double precision fit here. So what you can do, and what I like, is first of all, it's got a really gusseted slip-on here on the inside, and then you've got these fingers that wrap up over the top. And so none of these straps, it really is seamless right down the top of the foot. Not quite seamless, right, but there's not overlays underneath the foot. Those just
Right.
wrap over the top. And for me, I like a little bit more room in my toes. I don't need it or like it quite as snug, so I can loosen those toes and I can really crank back here. So you can customize this fit and fill and just go as much or little as you need, right? So you can loosen it, you can snap it, tighten it on the fly. It's incredibly comfortable. I love the design. I love the fit and fill. I think this is just, you know, we know this is not going to be a big volume shoe,
Yeah.
but in terms of that performance, that really edge tech, it is awesome. So we're really excited to partner with BOA for the Mont Blanc BOA.
Very interesting because we have seen this, like the dual dials in like the Speedland shoe, which, you know, we haven't seen it yet. Anyone else really do it? So it's kind of, and I know from experience, as you do, that there's no fit quite like having a BOA dial up front and in the back, because you can just crank that when you're on the.
I've been testing this for 9 months personally. I know I'm not elite, but you know, I
Hey, running,
I you know, been with Altra for a long time.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's awesome shoe. I'm really excited for it. There you go.
So, and this has kind of like 4 points of contact
Yep,
here.
4 specific points of contact
Gotcha.
that wrapping up over the top of the foot, and you're really able to just dial in that fit.
And it's
amazingly
interesting
well.
because this is actually like, you can see, it's like 2 things coming over, where it's not like a structured upper and then just like the fingers coming over. It's actually like 2 inner, almost like.
Yeah, it feels like a slipper. It's like you slide in like a slipper, and then you can just precision fit and dial that thing right on in. So really excited, definitely very technical, you know, definitely getting up there in terms of creativity, but we loved working with BOA on this. Really cool project for us.
Yeah, and something we've been finding is with the BOA system is that, you know, uphill you can keep it a little looser and then crank it down for the downhill. And the fit is really second to none, so that's really exciting.
So the Mont Blanc is March, this is May, so it is trailing it by a couple months, but we're really excited to add this to our line this summer.
And what's the price point on this one?
This one's going to be $215. Okay, and then this one's $180.
It's that BOA Premium.
BOA Premium. Yep.
That's man.
And Vibram, right? I mean, it's got
Vibram,
the light base mega grip.
Look, if you want the good stuff, you gotta.
It does cost.
It's worth it though.
So
man, that's good. That's awesome.
So that's our 2022 trail line right there.